Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Subject is psychology, psychology for nurses, and today we are going to study about forgetting. Forget. What do you mean by forget? I forgot. Yeah, that's what. See, forgetting means it's a natural process. Definitely, we all forget one or another thing. Very simple example I'll tell you. You may keep something on your gas, like you wanted to make a cup of coffee. You kept some milk on gas to make a coffee, and you came out and you're busy with your yes, and automatically this coffee has slipped from your mind and you run to the kitchen when you get that burnt smell. Yeah, this is what called forget. Now, what do you mean by forget? Definitely a definition. Forgetting means it is a temporary, a permanent loss of ability of individual to recall the things what you studied, what you learned before. That's all. What you studied before, you're not able to recall that. Then that's what called forgetting. A very simple example I'll tell you. You may study overnight, and when the day of exam, when you sit in your examination hall, when you saw the question paper, yes, you forgot the answer. That's what called forgetting. Now let us study a different types of forget. Now there are two types in forgetting. One is natural, one is morbid. Now natural forgetting, this is also known as passive forgetting. This is one of the most common thing what each and every individual experience in their life. You may think that you have to go to the market and you have to buy 5 things from the market. You will go to the market and when you come back, you brought only the 4 item. The 5th one, yes, you lost from your mind. See, this is natural. Everyone experience that and it is an unintentional act. You are not doing it purposely. Then that forgetting is called natural or passive forgetting. Definitely it is required because you will forget unnecessary details what happening in a daily life, as well as it will also give a effective learning. The next one is morbid forgetting. Now this also known as active forgetting, or what was that, active forgetting and abnormal forgetting. Now here individual is not able to recall maybe important informations which really genuine matters. They are not able to recall. It may be because of they're having some problem in their brain, or they had some undergone for any like traumatic incidents, or because of excessive fear, stress, anxiety, they are not able to recall, or it is just like a repression. They wanted to select that painful incident of their life and they wanted to push it to their unconscious mind, and they don't want to recall that, they don't want to remember that. So this is the second type of forgetting. Two type of forgetting: natural forgetting and morbid forgetting. Now, what's the reason for this forgetting? What's the cause? Why we forget? See, now this may be because of a will to learn. See, you don't have a strong wish to learn and you don't have that genuine interest. Yes, I want to learn that at any cost. No, when that interest is not there, then definitely your learning will be very poor and so easily you will forget the thing. Then, your health. Whenever you are having any health issues, you are having physical illness, severe physical illness, you are having pain, you have some physical discomfort, you are not able to give attention, concentration, then you are not able to study that, then definitely you are not able to retain that in your brain and recall that, you will forget the things. Then, law of disuse. That means you are learned something but you have not practiced it. The skill, maybe a recipe or maybe a new method, maybe making some woolen craft you learned, but you have not done it. You have not repeated that item, practice. Now when you not use, then definitely chances is there that you will forget the thing. You learned that you were knowing to make this woolen bag, but now yes, you are not able to do because you have not done it. You have not used the skill. So disuse principle will help you to forget. Then, any kind of use of substances, maybe alcohol, any other substance, ganja, heroin, LSD, amphetamine, any substance which you take, chances are that that will influence your brain function system. Here, because of influence of any drug, you're not able to recall whatever you studied or what happened during that period. This is also called blackout. So in alcoholic patient, you can see this condition blackout. That's the reason you will forget. And sometime interference of incidents, interference, a principle of interference will help you to forget. For example, now what you studied previous, that is interfering with your present study and you are not able to recall what you studied now. For example, you studied psychology first, without any break you studied sociology. Now you are able to recall the sociology, what psychology you studied, you're not able to recall because that will interfere, because sociology will interfere with your study what you studied recently. There was no break, your brain didn't had a rest and you're not able to recall. Okay, then environment, the environment where you're living, maybe you're you're experiencing serious kind of threat, emotional anxiety, fear, and a lot of kind of some kind of distress. Now because of that, whatever happened during that time, you're not able to recall. Someone might told something with you, you're not able to recall that. Understood? Now, raise in emotion. See, you are under influence of some certain strong emotions, fear, anxiety, anger. Because of that also, you are not able to recall. Maybe you are under influence of a lot of stress, a severe stress, and a lot of fear. You wanted to call someone, you don't have a number. Maybe you are dialing, you are not able to dial the number. Your number is you are not able to recall. See, stress, your emotion will interfere with your memory. Your emotion will lead to your forgetting. And one more thing, like repression, it's very important. Repression means it's a kind of defense mechanism where you're trying to recollect all the bad or painful incident of your life and you wanted to push it out. You are pushing that into your unconscious memory. Now because of that, you'll forget the things, and chances are there because of this person may develop any kind of mental disorder also later on. So now these all are the factors which help you to forget. So finally what happened when you sit for the exam, all these factors will interfere and you forget all the answers and you're not going to get any pass marks. Okay, so that will not happen here because you all are studying very well, you all are doing daily, you all are listening, you all are watching the videos, definitely each day one video. That means you are really able to recall what you all are studying, because I simplify the matter. Within 5-6 minutes you can cover up one topic, so definitely you are able to recall now. So we discussed, dear students, today about forgetting. So forgetting, I'm going to summarize. Forgetting is nothing but you're not able to recall what you studied before. Type of forgetting, natural and morbid, or active or passive. Reasons to forget, causes, poor health, your nutritional status, substance abuse, you're taking alcohol, you're having high emotions, physical illness, interference, disuse, you don't have a strong, genuine wish, feelings to learn, then definitely you'll forget everything what you learned. I hope you understood. Please keep reading, keep watching so that you'll not forget anything. Thank you all, and I see you in the next class.